Hey, blessed morning, grateful gal, man. Definitely a special episode for me this morning, man. I got a very special guest, a gentleman that definitely holds a special place in my heart. A guy I learned a lot from growing up. Firsthand, all these type of things. Is my eldest cousin, my first cousin Jeremiah, Jeremiah Fort Williams is it's a gentleman that like I said, definitely pushed me to different heights and just really made me want to be so much more, like especially as a brother. You know what I'm saying? Like he was a outstanding big brother. Basically like a big brother to me. You know what I mean? Like he's an awesome father now. You know what I mean? Just really going forward with his life. He's done different ventures in his life to get him to the point where he is now. Just a mentally strong gentleman, just all the way around solid guy. And I'm just so honored to have him this morning on my show. And say what's up, Jay.
What's up, fam? What's up?
Yeah,
man. How y'all doing? Appreciate you having me on.
For sure, man. Appreciate you getting up early this morning. I know, look, when I tell people, I ask them to invite them on my show and stuff, I try to find this window of like, okay, I don't want to have my show out too late, but I don't want to push people too early too, you know what I mean? So like, yeah, bro. Yeah, man. I really appreciate it. I got up this morning, y'all. I did my I did a 6.7 mile bike ride this morning. So I did that this morning.
You did it on Peloton or for real?
Oh no, I do it real. I broke my pedal actually this morning. I'm kind of upset. Like it's not broken, but it's like it's like the end. You know how the little end part of it is. It's like snapping off. So now I gotta get another pedal. But I'm about to do a daily verse real quick, and then we're just getting to talking, stuff like that. But again, y'all, definitely appreciate everybody tuning in today. And again, a very special episode for me this morning. The daily verse derived from the book of Romans, chapter 6, verses 1 through 2. And it states as follows. What shall we say then? Shall we continue in sin that grace may abound? God forbid. How shall we that are dead to sin live any longer therein? And again, that's from the book of Romans, chapter 1. Book of Romans, chapter 6, verses 1 through 2. Yeah, man, like I said, again, it's just, my cousin, man, like I said, this is my platform to show gratefulness for the people who I'm grateful for in my life. And, there's things, who I see doing great things, just people of outstanding qualities to be able to be, acknowledged and things like that. And you are definitely one of those, like I said, you were the gentleman who, kept all of us on our toes, really, like growing up. You were like I ain't gonna say like the bouncer, but like you were like the biggest one of us, you know what I'm saying? Like,
hey, we was the biggest too.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, yeah, and we've always had, we've always connected on different levels, you know what I mean? Just different, our mindset, just the mental aspect of what we felt like we had to, bring to the table, just because, I guess, we had different last names in our family. And stuff like that, but we still hold, obviously we hold our Gafor name to, the highest regard, of course, that's why we carry ourselves like those, even though our names are different than how our lifestyle was raised or whatever. But yeah, man, it's just about, like I said, we've always had a connection, I remember, so many different, experiences growing up, obviously, but, you were just always the person to keep me on my P's and Q's, like even with, your fighting skills, whatever it is, it was just like, learning different things, just, going to, hustle for what you want. Like I said, it was an outstanding brother. You took care of your brother, you feel me? Basically, he, go ahead, I'm listening.
No, I'm just saying, like, and a lot of it, I feel like no disrespect to my father, because he did have his moments, you know what I'm saying? And he's still trying now, 30, he's still trying now, but it like, I just saw, like, all the men we had in our lives, it wasn't a lot, especially in the beginning, it wasn't a lot. And I just felt like I didn't want us to be like the other dudes out here, you know what I'm saying? I didn't want us to, like, I be sending folks for their cousin or whatever, or even their siblings, and they just like, oh, I can't stand them. Or, like we was talking about, like we always talk about, like a lot of folks don't know love. You know what I'm saying? Like real genuine love. Not that, oh, I can buy you something and give you some love, but that love that it moves you, you know what I'm saying, got an impact, like you, that comeback love, like, you know what I'm saying?
That real, just genuine, that real, like you said, that genuine love. You're like, yeah, you like, I get what you're saying.
So with that, it was like okay. One, I had to go find me some examples of that. You know what I'm saying? And then two, I was like, okay, I'm bringing it back. Then like every time I learn
Okay,
something,
let me go back. I ain't mean to cut you off. You talking about just as an aspect of a man, correct? You talking about like,
yeah,
okay, gotcha. Okay,
yeah.
gotcha.
Yeah, so like, right. As a man, not like, we had plenty of women in our
No, I'm
life.
saying like I'm talking about for like the love aspect, like just saying like genuine love. I thought you like saying that it's just on a gradual like family scale type of thing, but you saying
No,
like,
this was some male influence type
okay,
stuff. It was like, okay, like I used like when I was messing with Uncle Hakeem with the Tai Chi and all that.
yeah,
And everybody used to be like, oh, you be doing that Asian stuff, and all that. And I used to tell folk, no offense, but Asian culture is the best student ancient Africa. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you know who you are, you know what I'm saying? So I went to, learn that because it was like, okay, yeah. But remember, I wanted to be a boxer. Remember? And
yeah.
Mom Deuce was hating on Ali in his situation, so she wouldn't let me do
But
that.
then you gotta look at your brother too. You know what I'm saying? You know,
Right.
all that type of thing. So.
Right. So then I had to find something where I can learn how to defend myself, but still, be gentle with my brother and his epilepsy. So I was like, okay, cool, I can do this. You know what I'm saying? And in that, I was like, okay, I'm bringing it to my cut every time we saw
Hey,
it. You know what I'm saying?
hey, boy. Every time we saw each other, it's on site. Jay, what you learn this summer, boy? What you learn? Show me what you. Fast.
So it was like, you just got, that, but there's other stuff too. Like, even before Granddad came in the picture, like, it was just, I knew it was something I had to do to show us that, we men, you know what I'm saying? Give us a voice. Because, like I said, being raised by a lot of women, it's like, ain't nothing wrong with it, but it's like, a woman can only show you so much.
For sure.
Or whatever, as far as, like, being a man, cause like, okay, like, prime example, like, being comfortable in who you are type stuff. You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of folks, and I had to go through it too, as far as just realizing, like, okay, like, when we was younger, it used to be like, oh, man, they just gay, you know what I'm saying? Because somebody decided to care about something, or somebody, but you go through different phases or whatever. And, peace out to you. All right, hey, have a good day at school.
Hey, y'all. Good morning, y'all. Love y'all.
Well, just different stuff, bro. And it was like, all right, I know I can defend myself, but I know I ain't just gotta be hard all the time. You know what I'm saying? Like, I remember it was this homeless dude, man. I was coming home from something one day, and I was crying, but I was trying to, like, wipe my tears, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, not see nobody, I ain't want nobody to see me crying and jump. And then homeless dude came up to me and was like, man, it's all right to cry, get it off your chest, woo the woo. And I'm like, man, what? You know what I'm saying? You don't get on up out of here, what? But then, like, I think it was Marcus or Omar, something happened with one of them. And they was just holding in the crying, and I could see how it messed with their chest. I think it was Omar, his chest just going crazy. I was like, bro, let it out. Don't cry, bro, for you kill yourself. You know what I'm saying? And he cried. He's like, man, I feel so much better, woo. And I'm like, yeah, bro. I said, you ain't got to let everybody see you cry, but it's good to go on, get that father, bro, because you holding in that pain, you got to release stuff, man. Yeah. And it's like, I just, like I said, with a lot of stuff, it be seeming simple, but it's like, it be like, what's up, auntie? I just got up to do this podcast with David, auntie.
Tell auntie, hey, tell her come on over here.
They said to go drop.
Okay.
Daycare.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Where Kaylani at?
She in that sleep.
Okay, yeah, my boy. Hey, bump all that, man. Yeah, we grew up, man. Look, we you know what I mean? I want to talk about it now, obviously. We're going to get into that too, but you know what I mean? Obviously, Jeremiah, man, growing up, I definitely took so much from you, you know what I'm saying? Like I said, bro, like, like you were just saying, just to be, getting in tune with yourself, accepting your flaws, standing on that, being like, accepting it and living with it, you know what I'm saying? Living with who you are, you know what I'm saying? Like, I think that's one of the biggest things, like, I took from you. I remember a lot of instances in my life, you know what I mean? Like, I used to walk around with my head down and stuff like that, man. And just for different reasons like that. And I mean, just cause like I've said this, plenty of times. I just felt like, I wasn't wanted all the way. Like you said, you got, you kind of had this feeling like, your dad, like, you just walk around as a child, like, why don't somebody, what did you, or what's wrong with you for not, for somebody not to want to love you and stuff like that or whatever. So like, this was one thing I really had to battle with, but I just thank God so much because I had a mother, and this is my family period, all y'all in my life to be able to show you like, hey, no, you are worth, a million times more. That person who's not in your life is missing out. So like, those things, man, like they really just, continue to help me, build. And like I said, man, just like, bro, like it's really truly amazing, man, like who your family is for real. Like, it really saddens me for people, and individuals who are not, like you said, don't have that genuine love with just their family period. Like the people that came up with and all this stuff. Like we were the homeboy. That's what our grandfather labeled us at. But like cause we hung around like brothers. You feel what I'm saying? Like, if anybody would never even knew us, you feel what I'm saying, from like a stranger, they would all think we were brothers. You feel what I'm saying? That's what we all rode with. You feel what I'm saying? We always were with each other, bro. Like, and that's just what I love. And then even as we grew, apart, we still, kept these connections and these relationships. You know what I mean? Like so many instances, I just remember like moments of, I just remember like every time, hey, we got Auntie Easton, y'all want to go to Auntie them house? Like, yeah, we always like, yeah. Like, ain't never know, like, nah, we ain't. Cause we already know our cousins, like basically our brothers. You know what I'm saying? So like, we already know what's going on. So it was just like, yeah, man, like I said, and then now, we in fatherhood, and I just see our life, from where we were as.
That part, I ain't even gonna lie. That fatherhood, why? Cause you had them baby before me, and I remember, I used to always, it wasn't even that, like, I used to say, I ain't want no kids, right? And everybody used to look at me like, I was like, you don't want no kid? I'm like, I don't want no kid. And it wasn't even because I dislike children. It was just the state of the world. And my mind at like the time frame, even up to having her, I still was just like, man, the world too messed up.
Yeah,
life into here. You know what I'm saying? But when I seen her, when I first seen my child, bro, like it was the biggest shock of my life, dog. Cause one, it was a girl, and then it was mine. You know what I'm saying? Like, I was like, hey, what I'm finna do, bro? Like, man, like I was like, I forgot. Okay, so I don't know if it happened to you, but like that first night I held my baby, right? I had the worst dream I felt like I ever had, dog. Cause it was worse than the one. Remember I told you I was on the toilet and the tornado came and sucked me up out the house. It was worse. So, okay, so I was asleep, right? I went to sleep, and then in the dream I went to go introduce my baby into like all my folk. You know what I'm saying? And there was a crowd of people, and in that crowd, somebody, I don't know who it was, somebody reached out and grabbed my child, right? And the whole dream, I'm fighting to grab my baby back from that crowd of people, dog. Like, I didn't know who it was. I was just fighting to grab my baby, bro. Man, I woke up and the doctor was like, Mr. Williams, you holding her too tight or whatever. And I was like, this is the first night she in the world. I'm like, I ain't no, I don't hold her. So I woke up and I took the dream. I said, okay. And I cut everybody off, dog. I feel like I ain't cut them off, but I cut them off to the extent where they had too much access to me and my child, bro. Because it was like, and then it gradually just went further and further. Like I deleted all my social media about it feels like a year ago, but it probably was like almost a year. But you know what I'm saying? Just to keep it on some basic shit, because it was like, stuff, my bad.
No, you good? No, Jim, like I said, I don't really try to cuss my platform, but it's a grown, this is off the hip. This is authentic, y'all. This is true. You feel me? Like,
I'm trying to do this for you.
Oh, no, you good. I be cursing sometimes, too. I got to catch myself. Jeremiah, look, bro, we grown, man, at the end of the day. You feel what I'm saying? Obviously, this is a positive platform where I want to. I think cursing is positive, actually. It helps me out. It gets me. I get stuff off my chest. But.
I remember my cousin from a grown person, granddad. And we were watching the news. It was back in like 90-something. But the cops had killed that black old lady down there in Atlanta. Yeah, I think. Well, you was alive. You were young.
I was younger though. Yeah.
You was younger though, but the cops had killed this black lady, or whatever on some humbug shit. Like, I think they did like a no-knock warrant and shot the lady. And I was so mad at it. I said, man, that fucked up. You know what I'm saying? And I flinched because Granddad was right there watching the news. I thought he was going to hit me with the cane, right? And he was like, and I looked back, he was like, nah, grandson, nah, that's fucked up. You know what I'm saying? Like, he was like, yeah, that's fucked up. So, but it's like, and then he told me, he said sometimes when you can't find the words, you know, sometimes the cuss words, you know, it helps the conversation.
Yeah, it just moving along for sure. Hey, no, but that's another thing I want to speak about too, man. First of all, you know, long live our grandfather, man. You know,
I say,
Robert Barnes, Malik Gafford, you know what I mean, all those good names. Yeah, man, that's just one. You know, like, you know, it's so crazy how, you know, different people aspects are, you know, like when our grandfather came around, I remember him coming around, obviously, you know, being in our life.
Yeah.
But like I said, you know, your brain and my brother's brain were more developed, you know, than to really be able to analyze, you know, memories, you know, lessons from him. Even though I do remember lessons from him, you know, for sure. Like, I remember this one time, man, me and Omar rode the bus, and I don't know what really happened, bro. You feel what I'm saying? But, you know, something ended up happening. You feel what I'm saying? Omar, you know, came in the house fussing. We were little. You know, why Omar in the stories? You know, he got 2 stories on the podcast today. You know, protect, watch over my brother, Lord. Thank y'all. Thank you, Father God, for sure. But no, yeah, and then, you know, he came in the house crying. He was like, you know, such and such happened on the bus, and then, boy, my granddaddy, you know, from that day on, he was like, you know, basically, you know, I already had the mindset of, obviously, you know, protect your brothers. You know what I mean? I'm not brother's keeper type of vibe, but like, granddaddy, man, he was going, boy, he would live it, boy. I mean, he was like, I stood in the corner for like 3 hours. You feel me? I was like, dang, bro. And I'm like, because I was like, I genuinely didn't know what happened in the situation. You feel what I'm saying? Because you know how I am, bro. You feel me? Especially from that day point, it really took me to another level to really be, you know, vigilant of my brothers, really be on respond, really be like a brother's keeper type of vibe. Like, and that just really helped me out. Like, I think he was just really pushing loyalty, like, to, like, because
that's it. Because, like, when I look back on it, because, you know, it was, when he first came around, right, you know, we used to hear about him, you know, all his accolades and how great of a man he was. But then he came around, he taught us what he taught us, and he died.
Yeah.
So, for like a few years after that, dog, I think he died when I was like 13, about to be 14. So, from like that time to like 17, I just kept running that whole time frame in my mind. Cause he came around, I was like, what? I was like 9 going on 10 or whatever.
Nah, probably not. Because I was like, we stayed on Love Ridge, you know, right there. We stayed on.
When we came back from Maryland.
From Maryland, yeah, okay, yeah.
I was 9 when we came back from Maryland.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah. So, and then he came like right in that, right towards me about to be 10 or whatever. But so he yes, I used to just run back that time like, dang, you know, just trying to hold on to his memory and what everything he showed. Cause I remember my first experience with Granddad, dog. Believe it or not, I was mugging the hell out of his ass, right? And he was like, you wanna he was like, cause he seen how close me and grandma was, right? So he was like, you wanna punch me, don't you? Or whatever. And I did. In my head, I was like, I'm gonna deck the hell out of this nigga. You know what I'm saying? And then he was like, you wanna punch me? He's like, I'll let you do it. He said, after what he said, when you get a woman, he said, come back and revisit the conversation. Like, he ain't going to depth. It was like he knew my mind, bro. Like, he just knew my mind, bro. So I was like, all right. And then, like, you know, he passed, whatever. I finally, like, I got to a situation where I had to, like, you know, me and a woman was going through something. And I wanted to hit her, but I wanted to. You know what I'm saying? I wanted to. And then I looked and I thought about what he said, and I said, damn, that nigga he just knew everything. You know what I'm saying?
You know what?
Like, there was the other time, right? So he came, I had hit my finger on something outside. We was outside playing. And I hit my finger. I came in the house. Like I said, we so used to being raised by women. I come in the house crying like, yeah, you know, bro. I was like, Granddaddy. I was like, man. Before I could even get my hand to show him in his eye, he was like, let me see. Cause he came, he was like, let me see. So I was like, Granddaddy. And he went, and by the time he got in here, eye vision, he punched me dead in the chest. Hoodoo. I was like, my chest, right? He was like, your hands start hurting. And I just started crying because one, I was mad, then he just punched me. But two, I was mad because in that moment I realized it's all a state of mind. Like, it's wherever you put your energy at, that was, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I was just like, this nigga here, like a guru.
And then it's so crazy, like, I was talking to Auntie Faye the other day, and she was telling me about, like, you know, how, you know, grandfather, I guess, I ain't gonna say he, like, I don't know, I don't really know, he ain't raised all of them the same way, you know what I'm saying, basically, from my understanding. And then, you know what I mean, like, she had put into perspective, she was like, I'm glad that he, you know, actually came back into, you know, her nephew's lives and, you know, really, you know, impacted their life in a positive way, which he did, because like I said, we didn't know him before, but we knew about the success he had in his life, but we didn't know really his backstory, and we didn't really have a lot of time to, you know, really pick his brain and talk to him about, you know, like really his life. And that's what I think my biggest take was, like, you know, I think that what hurt me the most, man. It was just like, man, like when I was young, bro, I felt like God just wanted to play with me so much, like, this is why I felt like I was destined for greatness, because like we were destined for greatness in our family, because like I said, just my perspective, like, I ain't had no dad growing up, you feel what I'm saying? And when granddaddy came into my life, bro, it was like, damn, like, you feel what I'm saying? Like, he was living with us. If I had, like, you know, a dad every day type of joint, you feel what I'm saying? Like, I remember, man, I remember granddad dropped me off I had a little drum set.
Yeah.
Granddad dropped me off at school, man, all that type of joint. I remember those type of memory, like, that when I'm growing up with, you feel what I'm saying? And, like, when he died, man, it was like, dang, bro. It was like, I don't got no dad again. You feel what I'm saying?
Right. But I ain't gonna lie though, when he died, I swear, I remember I felt like me and you had taken the hardest too though. But I remember I was finna try to jump in the casket.
You stupid.
I was like, no. Really, I was like, in my mind, I was like, this is the manliest man I done ever met in my life, dog. I was like, dog, like, even when he was in the hospital, dog, just how he was, like, before, you know, transitioning, whatever. It was just like, I remember it still to this day, bro. And I just be like, dang, man, he went so gangster. And then he was like, I'm going to go. Because we was like, granddaddy stay in the hospital. He was like, no, they going to kill me anyway. I'm about to go home, be around my family, whoop, whoop. And I was like, man, so you going to die at home? You know what I mean? He's like, yeah. And he didn't say no date or nothing, but it just felt like because of how I was looking at him, I was just like, man, this man psychic, man. This man, like, he knew everything, bro. And then, but see, like, fast forwarding kind of now with my child, and I can see, like, how mama and your mama them used to do us. It's like, when you know yourself, you instantly know your child or your grandchild, because that's your genetics being transformed. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it's like that genetic memory and shit. I looked it up. I can't.
But it's just genuine, bro. Like you said, how it's really about how you being raised. Because even if you don't have that bloodline, like with people, you know, who get adopted and things of that nature, who get adopted into these family of genuine love, or who put, you know, God in their life. You know what I'm saying? Not even just a religion. I'm just saying, like, believing a power more than them, that they get their strength and they get they grace and their blessings from something more than them. And then they want the best for that individual in their life. First of all, they want the best for themselves. They want the best for those individuals around them. Like, you know, really be a family and really, you know, indulge and grow into that. You know what I'm saying? Like, really, you know, get the shirt off your back. You know, first of all, for your family. You know what I mean? The people in your family, first of all, but then have that same mindset that you'll carry that on from your family, that you'll do that to a stranger. You feel what I'm saying? Like, and that's what I like, bro. That's why I really, like I said, man, the Gafor family, like I said, that's who I represent. You feel me? Yeah, my last name is Kane, but bro, I'm gonna go for it. You feel what I'm saying? Like, because bro, that's what I was showed in my life. You feel what I'm saying? Even through all these obstacles. You feel what I'm saying? Like, I was just thinking about when me and Isaiah had when grandfather had the stroke or whatever I think he had, you know, when he had passed, you know, he had, I don't know if it was a heart attack or a stroke in that little back room he lived in. Yeah, you know what I mean? And then, but the crazy thing about it, bro, he had it right on the floor. And then me and Isaiah, that was my last time seeing my granddaddy, bro, and I played this so many times, bro. We picked him up off the floor. You feel me? My granddaddy was like, he just called, he was like, David and Isaiah, he was like, you know, he called our names. He was like, come help me up off the floor.
And when we picked him up off the floor, it was just like this stain that was there. I think he pooped himself or whatever. And it was a stain. We had to clean it so like for a long time or whatever. Like, and yeah, bro, he had got back in the bed and he that we had caught the ambulance or whatever. He went to the hospital. But like, bro, it was just like so crazy that you said that. He felt like he wanted to be where his people were, and then. I just thank God that we were there at that moment. You feel what I'm saying? To be called upon to be, to my grandfather, for him to see us, in that time before he went to another place and things like that. So, I just try to.
Don't lie, like for a minute I was so jealous because I was like, I was doing so much when he came around, like, cause I was going between my house and then being over there at my godmom's house.
Yeah.
So, like, when y'all used to go fishing and stuff with him, I missed out on a lot of stuff, bro.
Yeah.
And it was like, I was jealous, but like Isaiah had to break it down to me one time. It was like, you might have missed out on the activity stuff, but I talked to Granddaddy, I felt like more than, I think me and you, I think we both talked to Granddaddy more than everybody else. And we picked it, like you said, we got to pick his brain.
Yeah.
That helped me a lot with a lot of stuff because it was like I used to like carry up or whatever, just walk through with him, you know what I'm saying? And he'd be like, "Yeah, I would have did this, or I would," And it was so interesting to see the similarity in our thought process. And then, like the older I get, like people who knew him, they be like, "Oh man, you walk like Granddad, talk like Granddad." Whatever.
Man, you look like Granddad, especially that picture he in the New Africa movement with Grandma and them. Boy, you look just like Granddad. I'd be like, God dang, boy.
Yeah.
Look just like Granddaddy.
Yeah, so I was like, dang, okay, cool. So I did get that part, so that's cool.
Yeah. No, I think we all gained a lot of different things from Grandfather. First of all, he chose, like I tell your grandma all the time, he chose a woman of strength, obviously, you feel what I'm saying? Like, he knew he ain't like he, you feel me, chose to be with no slouch woman, you feel what I'm saying? Like, obviously, grandma top tier, you feel me? She's, a powerful woman, you feel what I'm saying? Even her, just her own right. So, in that sense of abstinence in his life, you feel what I'm saying? Even in his life when he was alive, you feel what I'm saying? My mother, your mother, our family, was still being, led by a strong person. So, which in tune, his qualities, reflecting into his daughters as well, but her qualities reflecting into her as well. So, as them being raised as strong women, you feel what I'm saying, they're reflecting on us. They knew our situation, you feel what I'm saying? Like, they knew what's up. They knew they knew they got themselves into at the end of the day, and what those scenarios, caused in our lives. But again, that was a reflection of their choices in the life that they saw. You feel what I'm saying? From I would say,
our family legacy in my mind has all like the thing I took from our family was accountability, bro. You know what I'm saying? Accountability, because it's a lot of people out here who do similar stuff. People have kids and stuff, but they don't take accountability or responsibility. You know what I'm saying? They don't acknowledge their self in the situation and what they brought to the situation. I feel like our family is a good example of that, because even if it's a mistake, you know what I'm saying, you endure, you learn, and you move forward, you know what I'm saying, because with that mistake, like, that's why I got this tattoo right here, like, mistakes made me, and everybody be like, why you got that? I'm like, because if you don't learn from your mistakes, you're going to keep making, you're going to keep making. And then it was like, fast forwarding into a comment you made about, us being raised by strong women, like, yesterday, Aiden was doing something, and Mom Deuce was like, "Oh, you crying like a little girl," and I was like, "No, don't say that." You know what I mean? Cause I remember we used to say that, but I was like, I got a daughter now, and I'm like, so my first instinct was no, cause we got some strong women in our family and in the world, so you can't just say, "Oh, he crying, he just crying, he crying." You know what I'm saying? You just crying. You ain't
in your feelings, in your feelings.
Right. You ain't no girl. I was like, shoot, I got a little girl right here. She ain't crying. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, hey,
Kaylani tough. Kaylani a warriors.
Hey, boy, you know it, boy.
I love it, man.
But any dude They go
boy.
They go like, Mr. Williams, why she won't love me? Hey, man.
Not why she won't love me. You stupid.
Hey, she gonna be out here.
But she, I mean, just like, I said, she's definitely, in the right family, right around the right individual. She has the right father figure, of course, the right father in her life, all this, man, it's gonna be, God, man, God continue to bless our family, bro. Like I said, from that moment, man, it really, like, I always felt like, just because, like, me personally, man, like I said, just that sense of not being wanted and just, growing, not all the way around, just like, just having those self-doubts as a child and those type of things. Like, as a little kid, my mind was just racing so much as a child. That's why I call myself a self-genius. Just because I analyze my own self so much, because I used to walk around and be like, what do people, just because that doubt when that was, building up in my mind about, who I am, I used to walk around and see people different. You feel not like how I see people now. Obviously, because I know I see the world still big enough, but like when I was little, I saw it like how people look at me all the time. Like, you feel, but I always put it in that mindset that I'm not them. So, I always wanted, do people think how I look at them, or do they think how I see them? You feel what I'm saying? Out my eyes. You feel what I'm saying? Because that's the only way a person can ever be perceived is from about somebody else. You feel what I'm saying? Like, you could always analyze yourself. You feel what I'm saying? I could, you know what I mean?
That's something I do a lot too. I self-analyze a lot. And everybody be like, oh, you be overthinking stuff. And I'm like, no. Because one, God gave you a brain, you gotta use it.
Yeah.
And then two, it's like you said, when you like in self-analyzing, you get to not only see what somebody else, like another perspective, but then you get to see your own perspective on yourself and decide how you want to move.
Yep.
And because, like you said, it's a lot of folks who don't even self-analyze. They just go off what people saying about, such do this, and they stick to that. They continue to just stay on, and then they locked up, and now they want to self-analyze. They got the time to do it. But my thing is, like, I walk in moving meditation. I'm always checking myself.
For sure.
Because it's like to the point where, like, okay, prime example, like when I was younger, I used to work for them folks. But when I Century just drove by.
No, it's okay. Look, I just love it, Jay, because it's so authentic. So when people be listening to this, like, it's like.
But yeah, so it's like, you know what I'm saying? Like, to the point where it used to take me a long time to get mad. You feel me? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, especially when it had something to do with me, it used to take a long time for me to get mad because I was always seeing my fault in it. So I calmed myself down. Like, you really have to, like, put your hands on me to get me to react type jump. But, like, I had got to the point where I let a person say whatever. You know what I'm saying? You can say whatever. You got that right as a being, but you ain't got no right to be touching me. So it was like when people used to talking John, boom, all right, bro, yeah, you saying something slick and you weren't ready for them comeback. He got on your shoe, whatever, fuck that. All right, whatever, cool. You know what I'm saying? But just don't put your hands on me type thing. And a lot of folks used to get mad. They be like, dang, Jeremiah, you ain't done nothing. I said, well, I'm knocking out for talking for. If that's the case, you might well hit everybody, like everybody. And I'm like, okay, I can. I try. I fight it. But, at the end of the day, all they gonna do is get me locked up. You know what I'm saying? Get me jammed up somewhere.
Yeah.
So, nah. You know what I'm saying? So,
That's a big lesson into that, man. Like, for real, like you just said, like, people gonna say what they want to say, man. You know what I mean? Like, it's about, at the end of the day, obviously they put themselves in a situation where they either want a reaction out of you because they want to crash out, they want to do something dumb,
right.
Or two, bro, they want to trick you out your spot. You know what I'm saying? And if you gonna let people do that, bro, that's on you. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't understand. Me personally, bro. I work too hard. If it put too much dedication and time and effort into, achieving things and being successful in my life, bro. And I don't have the energy to throw that away, bro. I'm not gonna entertain your energy. Like you said, if you're not coming in my personal space, or I feel like you're a threat to me, like, right, bro, right. Like, yeah, bro. All right, you good, bro.
Like, why I'm finna press reset on my situation and start all the way over just because somebody said so. Like, but no, hell no. well, I'm not finna do that.
Yeah.
I'm not finna. And then you know what used to get me? Cause okay, when I did get in them fights or whatever, and I come home right, and mom do be like ready, you know, with the belt or the switch be ready, and I be like, well, mama, this nigga said, what is it like? They talked about Jesus. I be like, there you go. There you go. You know what I'm saying? But the older I got, she right. They did talk about Jesus. You know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah.
you know, so like people gonna talk regardless.
Yeah,
bro.
man.
Like, hey, you know what I'm saying? And so it's like you just gotta learn how to, you know what I'm saying?
You know what?
Like
I'm listening. Go ahead.
you gotta learn how to, like you say, view yourself, how you see your self vision of yourself, like how you want to be seen to the world, and not how the world see you. That's how I keep moving forward.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because it's like, all right, like when folks be like, I don't like you. Yeah, even when mama said sometimes, she be like, I don't like you. I'm like, I ain't put here to be like. I'm put here to be me. You know?
Hey, look. Hey, you ain't on the run, my brother.
And keep it moving because, hey, if you don't like, that's your pride. That's
It's just how you feeling right there. That's something you want to, you know, like I tell, like, yeah, I mean, I definitely feel that. Like I told, you know, when I have, you know, different altercations and you know, it's our choice to hold on to those energies for those, you know, for those times. Like in an argument, if you mad now, like after I done arguing, I'm me personally, I'm kind of really over it. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm
good. I ain't even gonna lie, I'm good.
I'm
Now,
trying.
if I ain't say something in that argument, then I'm like, man, I should have said.
Oh yeah, fact. Yeah. Now if I get on my yeah.
I draw a line quick, and that's my thing too. A lot of people be dealing with habitual line steppers, and they be like continually letting. Well, once you cross my line one time, but your ass, I'ma look at you from across the football field, but I'm not you no more, but especially if it didn't get to where it could have got. Oh yeah, but you over there,
See,
but
I'm glad you brought that up, man. Especially like I'm glad, like you know what I mean. I'm glad that's you know that's a lot of things. You know, again, you know I've learned from you so much, but you know just again just growing as men and just analyzing and just having these talks as we grow and just you know picking each other's brain like we do now. You know what I mean, having this opportunity and the blessings and you know just to even have this conversation right now. Like I said, Jeremiah, bro, I love you, bro. You know I just want to again, bro. Yeah, man, bro. He this is my cousin, basically like my big brother. You feel one of my big brothers. You feel what I'm saying? But man, yeah, bro. Just going forward in our life, you know, and just receiving these blessings just really, you know, help me, you know, continue to, analyze, you know, just our situation more and just want us to be, you know, the best we can really be, man. That's really, and I wanted to touch on the topic too about, like you said, you know, the self-analyze, trying to, give off what you want to be, and it's so crazy, like. Some people don't even want to strive to be great or strive to do anything. That's the thing. And that's what puzzles me and that really blows my mind. Like,
not to cut you off. I don't know if you remember this. Granddaddy told her one time, right? Cause I think we were arguing about what we wanted to be in life, or we was all in there arguing. And Granddad came in and he was like, shoot, I don't care what the hell y'all gonna be. He said you could be athlete or boss or whatever. He was like, well, you could be a piece of shit. Whatever you decide to do, be the best at it. That's all he said. He walked off. And it stuck with me, dog. Cause I was like, a piece of shit. But when I got older, I realized what he was saying. So one, you don't know what path you're gonna take in life.
For sure.
You could end up being a bum ass motherfucker.
Yeah.
And you gonna do that. Be the best at it. Like, don't be that bum who out there sitting on the curb getting shit thrown on. Be that bum that going in there sitting in them vacant houses until that house become your. But I seen that one dude. He was what they call it, squatting. He was squatting, dog. This man in $1 million house squatting. He ain't paying no bill. Only thing he paying, I think, was like the light bill. Just it was in his name. He paid, but he in $1 million house. All he gotta do is sit in that house for I think like 3 to 5 years, and that's his house.
And nobody don't pay the taxes on it, right?
Yeah. That's his house, bro.
Yeah, man. Hey, Jay. Like, hey.
But when I seen it, I thought about.
But like, man, like basically, bro, like you said, man, you gotta basically make it make sense. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you're gonna go these paths, because at the end of the day, ultimately, bro, you know what I'm saying? A lot of people shouldn't really be bums. You know what I mean? At the end of the day, bro, like, one. I mean, everybody mental not the same. That's why a lot of stuff in America and just around the world need to change, you know.
The first millionaire I ever met, though.
Who?
Was Bum. On God. He used to own this company. down there in Atlanta, the energy company. I can't remember the name. You know, I met him when I was young, but he was a millionaire. He was telling me about, and I went in the building, and you know me, I be fact check. I was fact checking before that was a thing, but so he was like, he said I used to work here, and I went in the building, and the first picture you see when you walk in, it did bump. Like he don't look like the bump, but in him. And but before I went to the building, I asked him like, so why you here? Like he's like, man, he lost his daughter, his son, his mama, and his grandma, like all within a 3-month span, and he couldn't deal with it, and he just gave everything up. He was like everything he was doing for them. You know what I'm saying? So it's like you never know what drives a person into them. But my whole thing, what I tell, like, okay, like I said, I do dislike them, homeless folk, but I done learned a lot of game, like a lot of genuine gems I done got from homeless folk, and I ain't even finna take that from them, cause like I done talked to so many homeless folk, just so like I said, I learn from folks, even their mistakes, so that I don't make those same ones. You know what I'm saying? And I done talked to a lot of homeless folk. You know, we in Atlanta, they all over the shit. So, boom. But in talking to a lot of them, it be like little stuff. They couldn't handle a chain, or it drew them their way, or they got laced with something, or spiked with something, and it took them to it. So it's like, but my whole thing was, I always come back to them and be like, okay, well, my whole philosophy, if you did it once, you can do it again. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So, like, you might have failed down, but, like, you don't think about picking yourself back up type shit. So, like, when they become an active chain, I always get them the address to, like, a day labor place or something where they can get some little money and do some work. Like, I'm not finna give you my hard-earned money. Yeah. But, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, no.
You know what I'm saying? These folks, they'll pay you the same day for you to go do some work. You know? I said, you ain't gotta have no idea. They know your name. You know, they give you a little card. You know?
Hey, look. But something wrong with you. Hey, but nah, I mean, we definitely gonna have, you know, stuff in place, more mental. You know, I mean, I'm definitely, you know, I'm a visionary. I'm a visionary for real. Like, you know, you gotta have visions and goals. And I've always seen a lot, you know, a lot of good stuff for, you know, just the world period. But, you know, just coming out of our family and having that represented in the world. But, you know, we're definitely gonna have more programs, you know, catered toward homeless. Like I said, I want to have, you know, I aspire to have, you know, organizations to, you know, help homelessness and all these, you know, mental strength, you know, mental health. Say again.
Now they got a lot of them kicking out.
Okay, yeah.
There's redevelopment stuff.
I mean, but it's about to change though. I mean, I'm glad they just, you know, they at least they, you know, redevelopment. You know, I know T.I. has a thing in the city, or he, you know, in Bankhead, that he has development over there that he's gonna be, you know, giving out homes, you know, having people stay there and stuff like that. So, I mean, like I said, it's definitely trickling around, man. Like I said, I love that. That's why this is.
T.I., bro, I ain't even gonna lie. Like, not even like I don't know no dick ride shit, cause you know I'm an outcast head anyway.
Okay, go hard, facts. A-Town represent. Hey, long live Trouble, man. You love you. I mean, hey, man.
Trouble, bro.
You know what I mean? You know, hey, man. Represent for the A-Town. You already know we gonna go up, man. That's what we.
Like with T.I., also I feel like I got to, like with Mama and them, I got to watch them grow up, cause you know we got them when they was in their young ignorant phase, and then just to watch them, you know.
Fat become like what they are now, fat, man.
Cause it was like, man, T.I., boy, I just knew he was gonna be shot up or dead somewhere, and then, man, not only did he go from that to now, he's slicker. He's slicker. What's that word I'm looking for? You know, like a slick revolutionary when you look at him.
My boy, he a stain in the, not a stain in the culture, but he definitely got a mark in the culture, man.
And I'm proud of that man, because I got to see his vocabulary build. I got to see his mannerism build. I watched it, man.
Him grow as a father, a businessman, all that represent. But like, bro, one thing about us, you know what I mean? I see the.
He took his situation and made it miraculous, dog. Cause it was like, dog, but you just knew he was going to jail for drugs. You know what I mean? You just knew that was finna happen.
But what trap music? He came out. He let y'all niggas know.
Oh yeah, he finna go. You know what I'm saying? But he did go, but he didn't go for that.
Yeah.
Like, you know, but it was like just watching, bro. I was like, man. Then like you looking at children like Damani, his son, bro. all his folks, like, they all doing, but the money, lips pink like ours used to be. He don't smoke, bro. Got a good mind. I seen him on 85 South Show,
Okay.
like, a couple months ago. And, bro, just goddamn, he just, you know, his mind, just seeing how his dad impacted him and how he moving, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's what I be like. I love looking at good father. Like, even with you, bro, you younger than me, but I look at you like, it's you, my boy Slim, his brother, Juan, and all them, bro, they got kids and they younger than me, but I watch y'all be fathers. Like, it's so many young folk who could have, like, or even older folk. Hell, goddamn, Herschel Walker just admitted on the news yesterday that he got a 10-year-old out here. He's also he acknowledged his child. But you knew that was your damn kid. Now you want to acknowledge him.
Oh, he tried to hide him after the election.
Yeah, now you trying to acknowledge him.
I don't need to get into politics.
You know,
but yeah.
Man, look, I be in everything. Though.
I got what you're saying, man. I mean, I got what you're saying, but no, that's shady though. Yeah.
But what I'm saying is, and it definitely is. But what I'm saying is, like, I appreciate brother like you and them who be there, cause like, by hell in Georgia, you had your kid in Germany and so on. But in Georgia, you know what I'm saying? You don't have no rights to your child as a father. Like, even if you sign the birth certificate,
even if you married.
Well, if you married,
okay,
yeah.
Got you.
Yeah. If you married, but you know I ain't married.
Got you. Okay, you saying like as a single father?
Yeah.
What?
Father.
We gotta change that.
Like, or like you gotta get them legitimized, and you gotta apply for custody for your child. Now, mind you, I never had my daughter down there her whole life. I ain't did none of that, but that cut me and her mama got a great understanding, great relationship. You know what I'm saying? I was like, by the grace of God, I got a baby by somebody who know me.
Who got some sense.
I don't know about all that, but she know me.
But I got what you're saying. I'm just saying about like, you know, the sense of knowing that, you know, it's the betterment of their child. It's about the child. You know what I mean? Like, yeah. And you stupid.
And then it's like even now, like, I got to name my child. I set up the schedule on how we you know what I'm saying, we deal with her and everything, bro. And then like, and the fact, like, bro, I ain't asked my baby mama for nothing since my daughter been here, dog. But she can ask me, and I don't trip on her. I be like, 'cause my child over there, bro. I don't care who you with, dude. Hey, if I send some, like, I don't send no money. I don't never send no money, but I just send my baby stuff.
Yeah. No, you good. Man, Jeremiah, you're a great father, man. Look, let me tell you something, bro. You know, like I said, we had got off topic a little bit, but mental strength is very important, man. And you a mentally strong person, like, you know. Like I said, we always had that foundation, but just even over your life of how your life has went. You feel in the last couple of years. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I mean. Me personally, I wasn't looking for a fall off from you, but I was looking for like you know, it was Jay gonna like, you know, call out for help type of thing. You feel what I'm saying? Like. And you like, you know, on your own self, you feel what I'm saying? I guess like in your own way, you was always, you know, we always balance something. But you know, like I said, over the course of these years of, you know, how you lost loved ones and you know you lost your brother and stuff like that. It's never easy. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I lost my brother and my best friend the same year. But I remember I heard that shit with Future. I said, damn, I did too, bro. Oh no, not Future. Ti. He said that shit. I was like, yeah, I did too. Cause shit, the ones are passed, and then I don't know. You remember Adam?
I remember Adam. Yeah.
Adam had the one pass in May. Adam had killed himself in September.
I thought that was like some years before. Okay, I didn't know that was the same time. Okay.
Yeah.
Wow. Yeah. Long live both of them, man. Long live Adam. Long live Jawanza.
And you know, Rice Antonio passed.
Yeah. Hey, you know, we'll speak outline. But yeah, man. Yeah, man, for sure, man. Long live Tony too. I was just thinking about him the other day, man. You feel me? For real, bro. But like, yeah, man. Just like, you know, back to the mental. But you just know. But I'm saying, but you explaining all that, you know, and you still here to, you know, battle through that and be a testimony, you feel what I'm saying, of really trying to, you know, like, I understand life can be hard, and like you said, we don't know how life gonna play out, and that's why I really know I just pray for the best and try to, like, really.
To even speak on that, just cut you off real quick, like, I was on my way to, the Philippines or something. Before I found out I was finna be that, like, I was literally finna be like, alright, you know, 2 months gone, and I don't even know how to move. Like, I ain't know how to move. I'm like, okay, shoot, I was doing all this for him, really, you know, him and mom do, but really him, so I'm like, ooh, be, boy. So but I ain't like I never stepped out the port, but I really just, like, I got out there, boy. I was down there in Florida, but I got out there. I ain't even gonna lie. But, you know, me, and then I don't be letting everybody know what I'm doing. But I got out there, and I was finna be doing some, boy, I was finna be up there, boy. I was gonna have to cut all y'all out just to, make their money. I was finna be up there, boy.
Well, I'm glad it didn't go that way. Thank you, Lord, for protecting my cousin.
Man, I got that call from Z talking about some, oh, you finna be a dad. I'm like, boy, no way. Who? You know what I'm saying? Like, not me, nigga. I've been fucking with your ass for years. That ain't mine. You know what I'm saying? But part of me was like, on some prove her wrong type shit. That's how I ended up, like, being a daddy, like, being a part of my child's life. I went in there. I had a blunt and 2 or 3 of them doggone shots. You get off the train over there, they be selling the shots. So I went over there. I was like, all right, bet. I'm gonna go in there. Baby gonna come out. Ain't gonna look nothing like me. I'm gonna light that mug up in the hospital, like, find the daddy, right? Type shit.
You stupid.
Boy, listen. That little girl came out. She had to get the C because she was gonna do the vaginal or whatever, but she had to get the cesarean, the C-section. And they pulled out, bro. They pulled Kaylani out, bro. And Shorty, man, it was like looking at this picture. I remember that picture Grandma had. Grandma and your mama, one of them, because they got all the pictures. So one of them, and I looked at the picture. Like, I had my phone. I was ready. I was finna, pull the phone out, light it up, like, I was finna be getting it, but I ain't gonna lie. But I pulled the camera out, clicking it out. I looked. I said, I put the phone back in front of my face. I went and looked again. I said, oh my God, that's my kid. But like, Shawty had my hairline, the skin tone.
She look like you. Look just like you.
Shawty looked just like, I remember when I posted, one of my homegirls was like, well, you couldn't deny her with a negative DNA test. Like, and I was like, well, hell no. Like, Shawty look just like
Just like you got your mama's skin tone and your features.
But no, look, Grandma had a nickname for me. I don't even know y'all know. Grandma used to call me Strawberry when I was little, right? Well, she still kind of be throwing it in sometimes. I was like, Grandma, why you call me Strawberry? She's like, you used to be, high yellow. You just got darker or whatever. And then like I said, but that picture that came up when I saw Kayla, it was the same picture. Like, I remember asking Grandma, like, who that light skinned ass baby? Cause I knew it wasn't Juwan. And I was like, I know it ain't Zay. And they was like, that's you. I'm like, that ain't me, but I've been darker all my life.
You stupid. No, you ain't pro-black. You stupid.
You know what I'm saying?
You stupid.
I'm like, nah, that ain't me, bro. But, and so fast forward, yeah, bro. Like, Kaylani helped with my mental health a lot, bro. Like, a whole lot. Because it was like I said, one, I'm a male raising a female. But the thing, I think, okay, this is another thing. For me, what I told myself, because me, I'm a player, I crush a lot. So I was out here dealing with a lot of women who didn't have their daddy in their life. You know what I'm saying? And one of my first thoughts was like, if they had their daddy in their life, would I have even had the opportunity to deal with them? And like, out of all the women, I don't even remember but the one, like, 2 women stood out. The one I'm dealing with now and the other girl named Angela. But both of them, out of all of them the only 2 I could recollect who daddy was present in their life. And I treated them 2 so much, like, way different than I did the other ones. Because the other ones, I ain't feel like I was finna have no,
Foundation.
recoil.
No foundation.
You know what I'm saying? Not even foundation, like a recoil, like, okay, if I told her, or if I kicked out the car because she was getting on my nerves, I ain't feel like her dad or somebody.
Oh, got you. Like, you had no repercussion behind it.
You know what I'm saying?
Got
so
you.
they were like, but like with like Angela and then this one right here, Latavia, like, I'm like, oh, boy, like, shout out daddy come fire off.
Yeah, but see, I mean, I get.
No, this is what I'm saying. So for me, I told myself, I was like, I'm gonna be in my damn daughter's life, regardless. Like, I'm gonna be there the whole time, like, till I'm off that mud. Cause I just looked at the women like that. I could remember, like, I'm like, okay, yeah. I know how they act when they don't got no daddy, but I see how they act when they daddy is present. You know what I'm saying? They act way different. Like, a woman who daddy in their life, move way different than the woman who daddy ain't in their life.
Yeah.
See, the woman who daddy ain't in their life, they trying to be the man and the woman. Whereas a woman who daddy in their life, they gonna support their man, not on no old time slave shit like I gotta do, not like that, but they gonna support you like they gonna help you to be the best version of you that you could be versus they don't even know what a man supposed to be like. So
Gotcha.
they taking more of your energy than
Yeah.
help build yourself up.
Nah, for
so
sure.
I was like, okay, cool. And yeah, so I was like, yeah.
Nah, you're a great father, man. I'm very proud of you, man. Like we get to
man, you
appreciate it. Yeah, man, that's it. Now we get into about an hour though, y'all. But yes, I do have 3 beautiful daughters, and
Three beautiful daughters.
And our family, continue to grow strong, and I just thank God for the blessings that He, bestowed upon our lives, tremendously, it's, I mean, we can go on for days and really speak. Did you just take a photo thing of me?
No, I went to go see her. Oh, dang, but you talk to me.
What? Yeah, I'm about to wrap it up. Yo, you talk to me. Don't start with me. But no, it was definitely a blessing to have you here, man. Like I said, the journey of our life, I value, time, this time right here, this moment in our life. I'm very excited to see you again. You need to come, you need to come to vacate this summer. You need to come on down there. Did y'all?
A matter of fact, when I got on the phone, so I'm gonna go see about this dog.
All right. I mean, well, we gonna see. We gonna see each other again, but
yeah,
we're gonna do some stuff. We're gonna turn up this summer somewhere. We're gonna turn up.
Hey man, I want to take the girl like to something like on the lake or something.
We're gonna do something nice. Yeah, we're gonna get some boats. We're gonna get right. Jay, we going up. We going up. Hey, man. Hey, first of all, before I get off here, man, shout out to Turk and Caicos, man. Turk and Caicos Island. One of my new listeners from there. Hey, I'm turned up, man. I'm grateful, Gab. I really appreciate this platform. Again, this is my platform to really express gratefulness for my life, gratefulness for the things in my life, people in my life. And Jeremiah, you are one of those people, bro. Like, I hold you up, I hold you to, such high esteem, man. And, just on a high level because I know what you're capable of, and I know what you've battled and achieved, and continue to go through and overcome in your life, bro. And it's motivation to me, and I love that, and I appreciate you, man. Appreciate all the lessons.
I'm just proud of you, man. Just being able to watch you grow, man. Just watch you grow into the man you are today. Like, I'm proud of my whole family, man. I ain't gonna lie, bro. Like, everybody, man. Hey, I'm gonna tell you something when we get off the thing.
Okay, we about to get off soon, yeah, but Grateful Gab, I appreciate y'all, man. I love y'all, man. Follow me on Instagram at Grateful Gab Podcast. Check me out on Twitter at Grateful_Gab. Check me out on Facebook at Grateful Gab. Send me some emails, some feedback. Great episode today with my cousin, man. Awesome, awesome talk. A lot of great memories in it. Love on your loved ones. Cherish those moments. For the children who have grandparents now, man, who can really understand. Grandparents are just understand, adults, in some type of sense. Really try to grasp that, grasp information and grasp, lessons, and really cherish those moments with your elders and things like that. It's very, very important, to really, dive in and be a part of who they are, and really, especially if you have.
That's your foundation.
Yeah, especially if you have them in your life still. So that's very important, y'all. Make sure y'all do that. Again, long live all the fallen ones who are not with us anymore. Continue to remember them and great spirit and great love and all those great things. And y'all be safe. And until next time, y'all, peace.